Ugh, good evening. It's been a weekend. That is for sure. That is for sure. Not when I was intending to start this, but how things have panned out. But we're here. Once I can find where I put the game. Ready to get started for day 5. Even though we're almost rolling on to day 6. Whoopsies. Oh, tell me about it. It was like the most boring red flag restart ever as well, which I think was the funniest thing about it. Oh. Yeah. Interesting day today, so. Did I remove the mods? I hope so.
Yeah, you're gonna buy a car?
Right next to Old Gil, so I guess we can just go straight in and
You just gotta
buy
help
shit.
old Gil out.
Cool. Oh, it's definitely not gonna get annoying. Got the old siren. Okay, yeah. I don't... Oh, I've been T-boned by an ambulance.
Hurry up or my arranged bride will chastise me.
Okay. Yeah, the flashing lights are a bit much for my tired brain.
Could I possibly
So,
get a ride?
back to the Longhorn. But also, yeah, now, these little buggers have got shields. I need to... You have to kick the shield to get rid of it. And then, kick them again to, break the thing.
Oh, I should sleep more.
You just... Yeah, no, that looks normal. Yeah, pretty certain all the mods are off, so we're good. Whew. Thought I could jump that.
My cardio is shot.
Oh, there's another one here. Anyways, how's things been going for you all? Night. Oh my god. Woo. Bit boring. Fair enough. Oh my god. That guy is moving. He does not want to die. Hey, fine. I'll leave then. There's another one up here? Let me know. Plates of Starsky Hatch. He's still there. Where is he gone? Oh, he's there. No, no, no. There's been a little... There we go. Finally. Jesus. Took longer than it should have.
My giant gut is slowing me down.
Oh, okay, I made it. Cool. No, you... How did I not pick that up? That doesn't make any sense.
Oh, fathering 8 children has really hurt my stamina.
I call bogus game. Bogus. I 100% got that.
Just give me a minute to catch my breath. I hope these unlock many secrets.
I'm sleeping during the morning after the afternoon. Fair enough.
This is not good for my insurance. Come to Papa, random object.
Felt like the daylight saving switch threw me off a little bit, but
Oh, it's cold in here. I need to move to a brand dumpster.
Ooh, my camera is stuck. Keep talking about insurance. What?
Jiminy crickets.
What about it?
I'm flying.
Oh. In here? Well, yeah. God bless land of the free. Oh my god, that almost got me.
Who would put such a thing in such a place? I hope I have room in my pants for this.
Okay, why are these wasps being such bitches? Oh, that doesn't push me off the roof. Oh. Fine, I will just move away.
Oh, I am surprisingly acrobatic.
He's still there. Can you... Oh, he got wrecked by the hitbox. Oh, he's coming down. Yeah, come on. Fight me. Mano a mano. Oh, he knocked the lamppost over.
Rude.
I've never seen that happen before. God. Got him. I've beaten this game countless times, and I've never ever seen a wasp knock over a lamppost in my
I should
life.
sleep more.
Full of surprises, this playthrough.
Got to hurry up or my arranged bride will chastise me.
Oh, we got a race here? Okay. What silly vehicle can we win this in? I don't know. Tractor? Okay.
If you give me a ride, I will pay you $1 million in the next life, I promise. Hello, little hoodlum. What is causing you to be standing here now?
I'm supervising a bonus race, do-rag. Three, two, floor it, loser!
I am a lean...
Yes.
lean,
My
lean
epic
and
rivals. A Vote Quimby truck, an ambulance, and a Ferrari F40. Slash F355.
He cheated.
Kinda. It's a weird mishmash. Okay, he's checked out. He's gone. Ferrari versus Lambo. Yup. Willie's prime Lamborghini tractor. Oh my god. This ambulance is not playing nice.
Too slow, opposing vehicle.
He's giving me a bit of a push. This ambulance is surprisingly quick. Doesn't seem to be handling particularly great though.
300 horses of convenient
Oh.
power.
Okay, now it's just the Quimby truck crashing on its own. I weep. I was hoping the Ferrari might have crashed. But no. It's actually going to be pretty difficult. I need some bad luck to befall the Ferrari, I think. I'm going to do this. Like getting T-boned by an opposing car or something. Or just crashing a lot on his own. Oh god. I mean, that's not going to help me out. There. That's a little too far away. This game could use some guns. It'd be a bit hard to keep it PG-13/U rated then. Why am I losing speed? Come on, give me power. Oh, the Quimby truck. Oh, he's right there, look. Gaining. Oh, fuck. He has no guns. Well, actually, technically, there's a whole subplot about laser guns in the next level that sort of ties into the bigger goofy-ass plot that's going on. Oh, the ambulance has had an issue. I wasn't expected to see that as I came through the tunnel. I do need Bart to have a convenient accident in his Ferrari if I want to win this, which does not seem to be like... Oh! Come on! He had the convenient accident, but not a big enough one. Call an ambulance before the ambulance. Oh no, he's gonna do it! No!
I guess so.
God damn it.
Three, two, floor it, loser!
Need to deal with the traffic very quickly here. Someone is spamming hearts if it's not me. Well, whoever it is. Oh, thank you. Oh my god. Ooh, I've dumped the ambulance. I mean, the ambulance kind of threw himself on me. But, his problem. Not mine. It's pretty cool to see that people are out here, though. I actually forgot to link it completely in, places. But also, you know, it's such a late start tonight. Plus late start. Well, late in terms of when I scheduled, and late for me in general. Because oops. Okay, we're a lot closer this time. Maybe, just maybe, this is the run. Now I've jinxed myself, haven't I? Well, if I do stuff like that, I have. Funny how they have both lanes here, but different time zones do exist. True, true. But I would assume most of my regular audience base these days is in Europe. I could be wrong on that front, but at least most of the people who interact with the channel regularly are from Europe / SEA. Oh, he's... Ah, bloody hell. My progress was stifled. Don't know how he didn't crash into Quimby then. but he didn't. Let's check on how videos perform. Oh yeah. Oh, he has gone underneath the ambulance. Here we go. Battle time. Oh, he's dive bombed me, dirty bastard. He had to resort to dirty tactics, and he still might not win. Oh, he's not gonna win. Love this series. Good to hear. Albeit, it's probably not gonna come back for a year after I've finished it. Oh, no. Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good. There we go. Tractor wins.
Better than the American drivers.
I am American.
Sure you are. That's great.
Thank you all for coming. I'll see you in hell.
Gosh, yeah, this level would not fly if this game was made today.
My cardio is shot. Could I possibly get a ride?
The sheer amount of just, like, subtle racism throughout this level is like, ooh.
Never have I seen such a four-wheel disgrace. This is just between me and you, random object.
Like, you'll see it later. There's literally a mission where Krusty tells Apu he needs to look more American. So that the cops won't think he's a criminal or something. And it's like, okay. Wonder if the next GTA will be toned down. I don't know. I don't know. GTA gets a bit of a pass because it's kind of a, well, it's like an R18 game to begin with. But this is supposed to be a family-friendly game, so can't really make those same punches. The card up here? No, it's on the other one. Ugh. I can get it on them later on. Oh. It did remove stuff from the PS5 version. Oh, okay. I haven't been keeping up with GTA 5 in years, so I don't know.
What in the hell were you thinking, sir?
I've actually got bored of them just recycling the same old slop. So, stopped playing. Can I blind Hans Moleman again? Yeah, I can.
Now I'm blind.
He is blind. And Patty and Summer are facing the wrong way for some reason. Oh no. They spin. So according to this map here, Springfield is an island. Interesting. Then again, I think that's one of the running jokes of the series that nobody has any clue of what Springfield actually looks like on a map. In order to sort of keep the, well, yeah, they never really confirm the location. And again, the game's been up for a decade and Sony's really inconsistent.
This is just between me and you, random object.
Yeah, GTA 5. It's crazy to think that game is 10 years old. Doesn't really feel like it was that long ago when we were getting, like, the heists update even to, like, online.
Ha! Clean up in aisle 1.
But that itself was almost 10 years ago.
Clumsy vehicle.
Because that was, like, March of, like, 2014 or so. Crazy. Time sure does fly. Yeah, but I mean, like, I have owned and played GTA 5 in one form or another since probably about a week or two after release. Like, I owned the game before they added in the online support, which I think came about a month. GTA Online came about a month after the game released or so, I think. Oh, I could have got on that. I waited too long. I thought it was going to go. See, I had it on the PS3, and then when I moved to PC gaming, and eventually got a PC that would be able to run it, I bought it again on PC. So obviously that was then my main platform. Oh, god damn it. Then I could play with all the mods and stuff as well.
My giant gut is slowing me down.
Perfect timing. Hell yeah. Crazy that some of these days I made the PS3 version to play the single player. I mean, I feel like with the amount of content and stuff that has been shoveled into GTA 5, I mean, even with oh, excuse me, sorry. Even with the
Makes me feel like a true American.
the PS4, the sort of like next gen release for like PS4, Xbox One, PC releases,
This is not good for
you
my
know,
insurance.
they changed a lot in the game even for those. So like, it's
Oh, Shiva
I don't
smiles
wanna
on such
get the
behavior.
truck just yet.
Jiminy crickets.
yeah, I mean like the
What
game
is
is
here? It makes no sense.
probably quite different if you went back and played the original PS3 version.
Come to Papa, random object. If you give me a ride, I will pay you $1 million in the
It
next
is not in
I
such
promise.
good condition. Should probably go and get that fixed up a bit. There is no spanner in here. Alright, well, I'll just explore the neighborhood then.
Ha! Clean up in aisle 1.
Go and collect all the stuff first around here, and then do the race. Oh. I figured out DD char. I don't know what that actually is. I think these are just the same as level 2, aren't they? Oh, cold fish. Damn. Rude machine. Can't kick it. I weep.
How are you this fine
Mostly
day?
because of the game
Mom is
size.
gonna take my parotid gland. I don't know what that does, so I figure I'm okay.
That was all of them? Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, it is. Honestly, the amount of games that are over 100 gigabytes these days is kind of disgusting. That being said, though, on the flip side, I feel like back in, like, the 2000s, when you saw a game that was 10 gigabytes in size, you would have scoffed and been like, geez, why are games so fucking big these days? But on the double flip side, you know, I do feel like storage space improvements have kind of stagnated. So like 100 gigabytes is gonna be a lot for a long while, I think. But, like, you have to wonder how. Because there are, like, other games out there that look equally as good as some of these games that are hilariously bloated and have a similar degree of content, yet in general are just a much smaller package. Like, Dirt Rally 2 is over 100 gigs. But how? You know, I've played games that look better and have more stuff. That, like, surely, yeah, Codemasters just mustn't have optimized the textures very well or something. Actually, why did I come back up here? I don't need to. Oh, wait, actually, no, it's fine. bit. I could have... Oh, yeah. I think I only need to go up to... Oh, no. Go up to the next level. Yeah, there you go. And jump over. Cool. I think for some of these games that have got, like, a load of cosmetics as well, from what I remember, I don't think they... I think it's pretty common for them to skive out on compression on those so that they look more even more enticing to try and convince people to buy them. I walked up to the top again. I'm so stupid. What am I doing? I can't see where I am. Oh, good. Oh, no you don't. No, you did. Ow. God. Can I actually, you know, WWE Slam? I missed! Can I actually? I'm determined now. I got him, but he got me. So I don't know who was the moral victor there. Probably him, as all my money is floating in the air, soon to evaporate. Oh yeah, the wasp definitely got the win there. Shaking my damn head.
I wonder how many of these there are.
Did I say what I think it said? It does, bruh.
Could I possibly
Check
get
the
a
back
ride?
of me. Too lazy to walk back around there.
I am a lean, mean, Vindaloo machine.
There's another collector card. Huh?
I wonder how many of these there are.
Oh yeah, the pin pals stuff. They did the whole bowling shtick. Actually, yeah, whilst we're here, talking about video game sizes, I want to check, actually. How big is Cyberpunk? Oh yeah, 76 gigabytes. And that's with... I'm pretty certain that's with the Phantom Liberty DLC. I do have that installed, right? Yeah. And that's an extra 20 gigs, supposedly. That's pretty decent, I'd say. Then you've got, like, the new Call of Duty, which is, like, 200 gigabytes.
Are you here to help me in some fashion?
Your nachos have hair in them.
The hair is your protein.
Okay. Well, you have to race now.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, drive!
Oh god. Potholes. Average UK road would be like... I think I can just avoid these by staying here. Yeah. Nice. I don't actually know what the strat is here. Maybe just jump? Yeah, I think so. Oh, that's not going to help me. Well, this might be quite tight. Got 30 seconds to do 2 laps. I don't actually know how long a lap is. You know what, actually? I think it's doable. Yeah. It's gonna be tight, but as long as I don't crash, it's doable. Yeah, easy. 3 seconds.
Pooh, you've qualified for
Plenty
your
of time.
license. Big deal. You still work at a convenience store.
Shiva H. Vishnu, my jubilation knows no bounds.
Let's try.
Oh, do not fear. You will be reincarnated. I've got to hurry up or my arranged bride will chastise me.
Oh, it's just a smat. Yeah, it was literally just a smattering of coins.
300 horses of convenient power. Push, push, push.
The one way to be on brand. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Alright, time to walk a tightrope. Quite literally. Actually, wait, hold on. Can I just shoot? Nope, that was optimistic. God damn it. Alright, back up we go.
Let's try this thing.
You didn't even press the button. Bring me around.
Hope these unlock many secrets.
I do wonder now that given the clocks have changed, I wonder how long it's gonna take
Oh, Shiva smiles on such
Enrique to update SRS to line up with the new times.
It makes no sense. Never have I seen such
Oh,
a
that
four-wheel
was an
disgrace.
interesting collision. I'm not gonna be too fussed if he doesn't do it tomorrow. But if it's not in place by Tuesday, it should still be fine. It'll be a little awkward, but it should still be okay, I think. I could still do the race if it's at 7 rather than being at 8. And I can still do the stream and all that. It just means that I will, just have less time beforehand. I'd like to have a little bit of time to just chill out before I do the live stream. Come on. And those daily streams are pretty well so far. I mean, it's been a bit of a mess, really. And I've had to basically do it at a different time every day. I didn't hit that hedge. Come on. That's bogus game. Definitely not something I want to do regularly. But I mean, it's proof that it can be done. I do too much stuff, really. Like, you don't really realize how much stuff you do at certain time frames until you start trying to plan around that. Can I just break this by driving into it? I can. Like, literally the only day this week that I've done it at the scheduled time I was wanting to do them at was Wednesday. The first day that we did this. It was the only day. Given start times, there wasn't really anything that needed to be changed. True, but that's more what I meant, was just managing the different start times. I'd like to be more punctual and consistent if this was to be a more regular thing. But given that it's a one-off,
Me and you, random object.
I wasn't really too fussed by it. It's also a nice little experiment in general. Let's do this last race, then we'll do Frink. I think I'm still missing... Still missing 3 wasps. Okay.
Hey, aren't you the boy who nearly drowned in the nacho cheese?
I was in the newspaper. 6, 12.
Oh, it's a 1v1? Oh, and they blocked my ramp. How dare they? So I've got to beat Bart as he throws rubbish everywhere. Remember quickly, this one's going to be a bit tricky to win. Yeah, because they basically cut off all the shortcuts that you'd want to take. Oh, apart from this one.
This is just between me and you, random object.
But he's going to catch up to you pretty quick. Oh, he's right there. Yeah, there's that collector card. I think we should finish up on this side of the map though, so I can always get on the way back. Oh, he's right there! Oh, go away!
Oh, what a disgrace.
No!
Oh, come on, he cheated.
All that extra power. Hopefully he crashes here. He's not going to. That's not good. I think the finish line's like right here. No, it's not. Not quite. Still got a way to go. Go, 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 go. No! Ah.
6, 12, 1, go!
This is not good for
I want
my
to try
insurance.
something a bit cheeky, actually. Can I? No, that didn't. That didn't work.
6, 12, 1, go!
I thought I could get the jump there. I couldn't.
You have no chance.
Sadness.
Color me outraged.
But yeah, no, overall I am reasonably happy with how well this has gone so far.
Hope I have room in my pants for
Oh,
this. Ha!
crap.
Clean up in aisle 1.
It is sort of another step in the sort of gradual process to become more of a... Still a relatively racing focus, but a bit more of a variety channel, in a way. Like, I am interested in a lot of things that aren't just sim racing. Come on, push me! But no, you dirty bugger! Yeah, I'm interested in quite a lot of stuff that isn't just racing. Racing is obviously my main thing, and I don't think I'm ever going to stop doing it. But, like, it's nice to have something else. Because say if I, like, I don't know, break a leg or something and can't sim race for, like, months, then I've got something I can fall back on pretty consistently. If I'm not feeling like playing any of the more sort of casual, controller-friendly racing games. Okay, this is going to be pretty tough.
Oh, what a disgrace.
He ain't playing around. Basically comes down to that last stretch, though, really.
Oh, Shiva smiles on such behavior. Got to hurry up or my arranged bride will chastise me. Ha! Clean up in aisle 1.
If I hit that lamppost, ooh, thought I would miss it.
Come on, he cheated.
He's still quite a ways away
Color me outraged.
this time. Might be in for a good one here. Which I'll handle next year. But feeling a bit bored about racing games. Giant Papa does feel rather repetitive after a while. Fair enough, yeah. I mean, that's why I... You know, pretty much the only sim racing I actually do now, for the most part, is the 3 SRS races. Obviously, the one with Donnie and Michael on Mondays. Then my own stuff on a Tuesday. And then the SCB R Factor 2 stuff on a Wednesday.
Mrs. Nahasa Pasa, but whatever.
Oh, thank the gods there is. Thank you. Come again.
Ugh. And that's like pretty much all the sim racing I do in a week. Unless I get bored and want to play like Live for Speed or something like that, you know.
Just give me a minute to catch my
Get
breath.
to El Caro Loco. If I can find it.
If you give me a ride,
Yeah.
I will pay you $1 million
There you
in
go.
the next
The-
life, I promise.
Fluffy dice, the purple one, the glow. Bit of an extravagant machine.
Should not have stepped in front of my car.
But yeah, pretty much outside of that, I don't really actually play much racing games. I mostly just play other things. Which I like. Because A, I do enjoy those games, and B, it's good to not be shackled down to one thing.
Oh, no!
This looks like racing. I mean, it kind of is, yeah. Wait. Wait a second.
Bouncy, bouncy!
Where the hell did the monster truck go? Huh? Come on. Monster truck's supposed to be here. It's just not here though. Okay. It just magically vanished. I mean, not that I really wanted it at the moment, but it should be up there regardless. Enjoyed the SCB race commentaries. Probably gonna do those if I can. But I don't really know if I want to do if I want to do online racing. Fair enough. Can't fault you for that.
I smashed my skull.
What other wasps I'm missing? Apparently I'm missing
My
a couple.
crickets.
I don't know where they are. I've been basically everywhere. Come on, Quimby, we're going. Guess I'll do Frink stuff and get the silly hover car.
Excuse me, nice Mr. Shopkeeper person. Have you seen a hovering death machine?
No, nothing specifically of the hovering kind, no.
Oh, this was to be my greatest invention since sideburns in a can. They make you handsome and lovely.
What are you talking about?
I call it the hover car, TM. So don't try to steal the name, it's TM'd. I installed the onboard computer, and it came alive and attacked my person. For the love of all that's gliding, you gotta help me here.
Okay, what on earth can I do?
Knock the flishriggin' thing off the road before the authorities come and take me away again. Prisons ain't kind to pencil-neck geeks like myself. They stomp and they kick.
Don't understand how some grind racing for hours a day. Do like 4 to 5 SRS races of the week and feel worn out.
Hoodlums put pornography in the bridal magazines.
Yeah, no, I don't understand it either. I could easily do more than the 3 SRS races in a week that I do now. But if I do, it'd get too much. I don't like overcommitting. That's one thing I've learnt that is pretty important
Doing that in the future.
to keeping things fun, is to not overextend yourself or not overcommit.
What in the hell were you thinking? Oh, Shiva smiles.
Like the most I've done in a week, yeah, was 5 series, I
I
think.
am a lean, mean,
5 or
mean
4.
machine. What are you trying to prove with this crazy?
But I think if I did any more than that, nah.
Get out of the way!
Used to do 3. Yeah, I remember those streams. Yeah, used to do like 3 races back to back.
Just
Oh,
between
he
me and you, random object. Oh, I smashed my
crashed and wrecked himself.
Oh, no!
Rip hover car.
Come to Papa, random object. Look out!
What the heck are you thinking?
Hope I have room in my pants for this.
I missed.
Great work, my Hindu friend.
Ugh, do not patronize my faith, okay?
Sorry, terribly sorry. Look, if you need a ride, instant message my Cortex, by which I mean, call me. Ivan.
That's it, Apu. Make them like it.
Now, why would you do that to a person?
Right, the hover
Could I
car.
possibly get a ride?
Aha.
I lost the lens cap to my telescope, so I may as well go for a drive till I
But for
calm
some reason
down.
goes invisible the faster you drive it. Because that seemed like a wise thing to do.
Control limited.
However, it's also one of the most awkward cars to drive in the whole game. And it's also pretty damn fragile, as you'll probably see. Yeah, look, there you go. It's back. I don't know where it went to earlier. It just vanished. Decided it didn't want to exist on this plane anymore. Right, gotta find those wasps, though. Uh-oh. On both SS and SCP and WSS were up almost the best. I could do races when I feel like, and each one would feel different. Oh, there's one. Can I get him with the hover car?
Oh, that was right into
No. Woo! God, okay, missed.
Oh, boy.
Got to hurry up or my arranged bride will chastise me.
I didn't miss any up here, right?
I'm flying!
I want to say I probably did. I cannot tell. A little annoying that it is hard to spot them until you get close to them. Seems like I didn't. Okay.
My cardio is shot.
How many am I missing? Just one. Okay.
Who put this here? It makes no sense.
That hurt because I didn't have a good... Ow.
Is it here? Oh, it is here.
Hope I am still the lithe runner I was in my youth.
I think that's... Yeah, okay. Just gotta get that one card that was around here. And then I can go and do the missions.
Oh, good lord.
Okay, it's like, yeah, it's here. Oh, no! Oh, god damn it. Alright, fine. I'll just get it later. Hit a bad bump.
Ooh, never have I seen such a four-wheel disgrace.
Glidey,
So I can't explore. It still annoys you because I aim to replicate something like that. I'll need to do my own schedules. Yeah, that really sucks. That, like,
In front of my car. Come to Papa,
shame you were never quite able to get to the full bottom of it.
This is just between me and you, random object. Oh, I have been selling tainted cola. Unless I redeem myself, I will be reincarnated as a sea cucumber, or worse, a land cucumber. I must find the source of this evil beverage. The soda invoice commanded I go here, but I see no cola factory. Oh, a cola truck. Time for me to do that Hindu that I do. Oh, I feel like a Brahmin.
Oh, there you go.
Must
Okay.
admit, the smell of fresh air is much more pleasing than the odor of the hot dog machine. Ha! Clean up in aisle 1. Hope I have room in my pants for this.
Help! It's not good.
And that was maybe a mistake.
Wow.
Because I now need to catch up to the
Such behavior.
truck. Oh, wrecked. Oh, I missed. Brake, please. This thing has no brakes. I think I might fail her. Might be good. Actually. Yeah, okay, we're good. Need to go straight. Oh. Never mind. Because the hover car does like 20 spins.
Hopefully my store will not be robbed more than 4 times while I am driving around today.
Control limited.
But yeah, as I was saying, it is a huge shame you were never able to fix those. Because even if something does come up that you do want to join, you can't really. Speaking of events in AC though, I think Thermalito is happening in a couple of weeks' time.
In aisle 1.
I have literally not thought about it in a while. I don't really know why. I sort of have a bit of apprehension of doing it. I don't really have any reason to have this apprehension. I just don't really feel like I have that same interest that I did. Oh my god! Maybe. Nah.
Oh, I had better hurry. Last time
Like,
I
even though it's going to be on the shiny new version of the track, which is likely going to be pretty decent, and we're going to be using one of my favorite cars in AC, which is the, at least I think they were using the default 911 Cup. Oh, he's taking a different route this time. He's not taking the jump. I don't know, I'm just not really leaping to it, being like, yeah, I'm gonna do this. Oh my god. Of course you have to drop it, like, the right perfect awkward spot. This car has bugger all brakes. And because it's a hover vehicle, it kind of floats. Well, it literally floats. Which does make things a bit difficult. Because as you said, you're already doing a lot of... Well, I'm only doing... Oh, he's crashed.
No!
I'm literally only doing 4 races a week. That's not much, really. I'd say it's a pretty healthy amount to do. Especially given that it's spread across 2 sims. Well, 3 of them are on one sim, 1 is on another, but, you know. They're all different enough, really, to make them worth doing. You know, obviously Monday's SRS stuff is... You know, Donnie and Michael and Rob are usually able to cook up something interesting. Oh yeah, 3 days per week, yeah. Then I got my 2 races, which is, you know, I get to do back-to-back racing of something different, and it's, you know, things I've chosen. I have a reason to be there. I love that we just did a lap of the map. Oh no, we stopped at the old gangsters. Okay. The mob. And then obviously we got the R Factor 2 stuff on. Damn, I didn't get the money from that. Can't believe it. Right, fine. Well, I might as well steal the car. Mine now, bitch. Oh, actually, that reminds me. Pretty funny bug you can do. Well, it's not really funny, but, a little thing. Where's a car that's really damaged? It's also pretty weak. Electaurus. Let's do 150 plus races a year.
Miss Hoover
I mean, yeah.
today so she could take a nap.
What the hell were you thinking?
Let me just go and mash this car. It has to be a phone booth car for this to work. So, that's why I didn't just use a traffic car. Even though they are pretty weak.
Such a four-wheel disgrace.
I mean, yeah, when you put the numbers like that, that is quite a lot. But, I was more just thinking on, like, a small scale of, like, weekly schedules. Okay. How damaged is Electaurus? Oh, there you go. See, 100% damage. So if I call it in now...
I really prefer a stick shift, but okay.
It's on fire.
Sweet forward momentum.
On fire, but it doesn't blow up. If I touch anything, yeah, that happens.
Thank goodness for seatbelts.
You should feel only moderate shame.
I blew up the other car as well.
This is not good for my insurance.
Alright, I need to go and get a spanner for this. Lisa prefers stick shifting. Seems so.
Ooh, the fresh air is somewhat confusing.
We should get this fixed because I don't want to spend money.
You, random object.
Okay, I'm gonna want a car a little.
Smell that fresh air.
I'll be honest. People get up and all high and mighty and stuff about like gear shifts and stuff. I don't really care about... I really don't mind using paddles to change gears. I like being able to change gears. Like, I'll always take manual over automatic, even in more casual racing games. But I really don't have any qualms against paddles, really.
Hello, stereotypical Italian.
I feel like the rest of the car experience is definitely what I more care about.
Except that the vans are controlled by mysterious strangers. Anyway, you shouldn't stick your nose in other people's business. It could come back to haunt you. And your family.
Oh my gosh. Your thinly veiled threat has reminded me of my fatherly duties. I'm supposed to pick up the octuplets at the doctor's. I must admit, the smell of fresh air is much more pleasing than the odor of the hot dog machine. Jiminy crickets!
Oh my god.
How unproductive.
The mob police of my threats. Bloody traffic.
To hurry up or my arranged bride will chastise me. Your failure shames you! Yes, you!
I'm gonna have to...
This is just between me and you,
Uh-oh.
random object.
It's the police!
You have got to be
Go,
kidding
go,
me.
go, go! Okay, we're good, 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 we're good.
Who put this here? It makes no sense.
Go on, mob, fight the police.
Nice try, foolish driver!
They're right on me. Oh, don't hit the sign. Okay, I think we're good.
This look easy. I am the greatest driver in
we're
all
good.
the land.
I don't mind pedals when I'm doing a casual drive with music. H pattern is just more energetic. I guess. I don't do much casual driving, though. Oh, well. I guess it depends on what you determine casual driving. I don't do much sort of like just meandering about.
I'm afraid we have a medical emergency.
My casual driving is getting in a car and hammering it.
Go to the bathroom all over my waiting room, and diapers aren't covered by your insurance.
You.
You better hurry. I heard the parents of the show be Bill 9 are grabbing every diaper in town.
I will get the diapers, but there's no way I could fit them in my car. Maybe Mr. Homer will have a large gas-guzzling American vehicle that I could use.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I smashed
And
my
destroy as
skull.
much as I thought it would. ACS some track day mode, so I set up the field to have single classes get and do so. Fair enough.
Borrowing? No. Selling to you at an insanely high price? Yes.
Fine, whatever.
Damn, Homer's such a con artist. But we have the car
Hopefully
built
my
for
store will
Homer.
not be
Hell
robbed
yeah.
More than 4 times while I am driving around today.
Is it unironically, whilst it looks really silly, unironically one of the best cars in the game?
Perhaps I should refrain from doing that in the future. I am a lean, mean, Vindaloo machine.
Like they always spawns the cars around you, so you always have cars to race. Oh, so it's not like a practice mode where they just go out on track and stuff, it just generates cars around you.
What in the hell were you thinking?
I get why some people might like that, but I... not really sold on that. If I know, like, every car around me is just a ghost car.
Quickly, cover my incontinent children's tushies.
That was close. Another minute. and my
Oh,
mouth
not
would
generate,
look
but
like the
teleport.
Ganges River.
Oh, okay.
I have brought glory to the name of Naasa Prima Petalon.
Where'd my car go? Oh, there it is. Oh, here we go. Here's the mission.
Hope I have room in my pants for this.
So wait, did this car do it? I wonder. They ain't ghosts, you can make contact. Yeah, but I meant like, as in like, the cars don't really exist. That was more, like, I was
I am having
talking
so much
in
fun.
the context of the
Shiva
cars
smiles
being
on
generated.
behavior.
Obviously, before you mentioned they just teleport them. I more meant that, like, you know, the car appears, you pass it, and then it's gone, and you forget about it, you know, sort of thing. It's not like a car that is constantly there on the track. It's a car that only
Hurry
appears
up or my arranged bride will
because the
chastise
game
me.
says so, and then it's gone.
Seen
That's
such
sort of more what I
ugly
meant.
disgrace.
Right.
Hello, famous American clown. I wish to ask a favor.
Everyone wants to wet their beaks.
I require information about trucks delivering evil cola. How can I get this classified data?
Sorry, Apu. I'm a drink squeezy punchy lowlife. You need a professional scumbag. Follow a cop until you find one. You'll have better luck if you know, look American.
Thank you, horrible man. Look out! My flesh is less resilient than it looks.
You need to find a professional scumbag. There are some ghost cars for in mode. Some of the highway map services that set up on an every phone. Fair enough. You know, that sort of stuff wouldn't really interest me, because I do like a level... I do like things being more organic. Like, if I'm gonna do a track day, I want a bunch of random-ass cars just going around doing laps that I can just run into, you know? I sometimes do little bits like that on Live for Speed, where I just put together random hodgepodge groups of cars and see how they get on. Sometimes I don't even drive, I just let the AI do it and I just watch them. And see what happens. Because sometimes it's funny.
Who put this here? It makes no sense. Here we are at the destination. Oh, I had better hurry. Last time I left this store, hoodlums put pornography in the Vital magazines.
Yeah, you can do it with AC2, yeah. They're a little more boring, I find, in AC, though, because of the way their AI... Oh, well, the way their physics are, and I guess the AI... I mean, AI is always kind of robotic, but the way the physics are, they're a bit more rigid.
This is not good for my insurance. Hope I have room in my fence for this.
Oh, it's pretty strict window. Okay, well, he's turning around anyways. Oh, no, he's not. He's just going that way. Oh, traffic, please! Okay, we're good. Oh, wait, but he's going around the block. Where are you going, Wiggum? Make your fucking mind up. God damn it.
I must admit, the smell of fresh air is much more pleasing than the odor of the hot dog machine. To hurry up or my arranged
Okay.
bride will chastise me.
So sick of this house.
Your misfortune is most entertaining to me.
I mean, some of the more that like some of the flaws with the way the Live for Speed AI are is what makes them interesting to watch. Like the fact that, like, unlike most sim racing AI, they don't get like juiced up physics. Whereas, you know, like in AC and others, they get like a slight grip boost to help them out. He is stuck. Oh no, we're good. But so, like, yeah, I remember one car, they would cook... I mean, to be honest, even with me driving, I struggled to not cook the tires in the car. So, like, even the AI were burning the tires up and were struggling with, like, sliding around all over the place after a couple of laps. It was funny seeing how they navigated that.
I am a lean, mean, vindaloo machine.
God, please stop crashing. Okay, we're good. Next mission should be in the monster truck. We can try. I forget which one the next mission is. If it's what I think it is, it might be quite difficult in the monster truck.
Hindu coming through.
But we shall see. I could try it, that's for sure. Oh,
What
he's
are you
crashed.
trying to prove with this crazy driving?
He's crashed again. Oh, he's killed that civilian. Police brutality, and he spun me out. Because he helps to play real radio stations, some cars is fun.
Oh, I smashed my skull.
I guess it has its novelty.
I'll see you in hell.
I'm gonna get the monster truck.
Clean up in aisle 1. Oh, no.
Nope. Nope. Yeah, I could see the novelty in it, I guess, but for me personally, I wouldn't really have much use for it because I would just play my own music anyways. I don't really see the need for an application on my car dashboard, which on a dashboard that quite a few cars don't have. That being said, or cars that I would drive don't have.
Move it, cracker. Oh, Shiva smiles on such behavior.
Oh.
Who put this here?
Jump
It
boost
makes
threw
no
me into the
sense.
wall. Wait, I forgot about the horn.
Oh, do not fear.
Aha.
You will be reincarnated.
Alright. Monster trucking time. This is one of the more underwhelming monster trucks in video games, though, I gotta say.
300 horses of convenient power.
Like, you can't... You don't just go over things.
Oh,
It's basically just a giant box, really.
no. This is just between me and you.
Oh,
random
made it.
object. Perhaps I should refrain from doing that in the future.
I prefer to be an in-game app that I could toggle.
Move your clumsy vehicle.
I don't usually listen to music whilst I'm racing anyways, but, especially not on... Well, when I'm doing solo stuff, yeah. I do.
This is just
But
between
when I'm
me
doing
and
like
you,
online
random
stuff, I
object.
usually
Come to Papa, random
usually
object.
don't.
Ha! Clean up in aisle one.
All right. Here we go.
Hand over your wallet, dude. This is totally a mugging.
Oh, what good luck! A criminal!
Huh?
Well, surely a violent filth bag such as yourself could find out who is driving the black cola vans.
Well, I do have a connection at the DMV, but it will cost you. You have to pick up the litter for my community service.
It is a deal.
Deal.
Sometimes their sheet comes off from there.
Hand over your wallet.
Yes, yes, whatever.
Oh, this is
Hopefully
gonna
my
be
store
tough.
will not be robbed
Ugh.
more than 4 times while I am driving around today.
I think we might be able to do it though. I'm not sure.
This is not
Oh,
good
no.
for my insurance.
He stole the track. I don't want to do that.
Oh, Shiva smiles on such behavior.
I'm not fully convinced this thing has the speed. Come on. Drop it. Drop the last bin.
Just give me a minute to catch my breath. Oh, I should sleep more.
Did you drive to my selection of music too? But there's something cool about not knowing what comes up next. I guess.
Human crickets.
Oh, out of my way.
Perhaps I
Oh,
should refrain
uh-oh.
from doing that in the future.
Okay, we're good. Okay, not so good then. No. Big heifer lump.
Out of the way! I am a
bit
mean, vindaloo
Awkward.
machine.
There you go.
I must finish quickly or vomit. I am surprisingly acrobatic.
I think this might be doable actually.
My cardio is shot. I have ruined my fence for this. Ha! Clean up in aisle 1. Whoa,
Okay.
no.
Minute
Whoa,
20 to get
no.
back. I did like 20 radio stations ranging from US country to Belgium, etc. Cool to listen in to them. Fair enough. Wonder if it's the double whammy actually, and get that collect the card. So I'm still after that. Is it even here on the mission? It is. Perfect.
Who could
Got
such a
it.
thing in such a place? What are you trying to prove with this crazy driving?
Well, I'll be damned. First try. I feel like this mission is more scary when you don't really know the route. But I've played this game enough times to sort of know where I need to be going.
My friend has the information at the DMV. Go pick it up. Pronto.
Oh, thank
Pronto.
you. Thank you, my violent associate.
Dude,
Out of the way, bitch.
empty. I am the victim of chicanery most vile. Shiva H. Vishnu, my jubilation.
Gonna say better than the crew on Monster Truck, so that's not hard to
So
do.
this folder is empty. To rob me is one thing, but I never expected you to lie.
Dude, relax, okay? I've got the info you need. I just need help with a little more community service. Oh, I'm totally evil.
I should know better than to trust that demented chuckle. But okay. I better hurry. Last time I left this store, hoodlums put pornography in the bridal magazines.
This town is going to pay for this. Whoa, like there's a convention in
Oh,
town.
I absolutely murdered that
300
car.
horses of convenient power.
See if I can do the trick here.
One side, road hog, dude.
God.
That car belongs in the bargain bin.
Bummer.
This is not good for my insurance.
Like out of my
Oh,
way,
no, I didn't
walking
quite get it.
dude.
Let's see, it's very legitimate community service
My
here. Oh,
crickets.
wedged. Casual body in the boot.
To hurry up or my arranged bride will chastise me.
Ugh, like no.
Oh, I smashed my skull.
Alright, it's too heavy. Yeah, look at that damage. Luckily, there's no timer here. I can take it however long I want to smash this thing to pieces.
Yeah, mindless destruction. Ugh, like no.
It's one tough nut.
This town is going to pay for this. Sweet acceleration. Bummer.
Oh, no.
However, I actually want to try. I'll try and see if I can do the old speedrun trick.
Must admit,
It's actually pretty
the smell of
simple.
fresh air is much more pleasing than the
Just,
odor of the hot dog machine.
It's a little finicky.
No. Oh, no. Oh, Shiva smiles on such behavior.
All right, getting vertical.
Hey, move
God.
it, Whitey.
Crashing into
Hasta la
everything.
vista, suckers.
Gotta say though, I do feel like this game played a big influence in my younger self's taste in cars. With the amount of like muscle cars and shit in this game. That are just damn good. Okay. Here we go. No! Come on. No. Okay. Almost.
Hopefully my
About
door
once
will
more,
not be
and then I'll
robbed
play
more
the
than
mission
4
normally.
times while I am driving around today.
Explain why you're so obsessed with the Ligier. God damn it.
Got to learn to enjoy my parole more often. Oh, bombs away.
Actually, there is no Ligier equivalent here.
Yeah, mindless destruction.
Exactly. God,
This town
Wiggum,
is going
please.
to pay for this.
I am a lean, mean, Vindaloo machine. Who put this here? It makes no sense.
God.
Whoa. 300 horses of convenient
Yes, get stuck up
power.
here, please. See you later, sucker.
Oh, like no.
Nice try, foolish driver.
Oh, chicks love it when I do this.
Oh no!
Acceleration.
Balls it up.
This town is going to pay for this. Hasta la vista, suckers. Whoa, like there's a convention in town.
This is not good for
But
my
this is pretty
insurance.
much perfect.
Oh, chicks love it when I do this. Bummer you.
Jiminy crickets.
Oh, like no.
Come to Papa, random object. What possible service would
Perfect.
this be to the community?
Shut up and
Not
take
quite what I
my
wanted to do.
pile out.
In the actual speedrun strategy, you
I am a lean, mean, Vindaloo
you get it.
machine.
I can reverse up. You get it wedged in. Oh my god, please! You get it wedged in here, and it just drives backwards and forwards between these pylons constantly until it blows up. It basically means you can just leave it here to do its own thing, and
Sweet acceleration.
because had I have run away with where it was at the moment, or where I had it then, it would have eventually freed itself because that traffic car would have despawned. But it'll keep crashing between those two pillars until it blows up, which allows you to drive back to Snake's hideout in the meanwhile.
Totally awesome, dude.
This is just between me and you, random object. This is just between me and you, random object.
I mean, the reason I liked the Ligier was it was just so much fun to race. Also a bit of a joke car. Game has no fourth wall. Huh?
That car belongs in the bargain bin.
Like out of my
Oh.
way, walking dude. So fun. It should be a felony.
If you do not tell me who owns the cola trucks, then I will be forced to use
Profanity.
Okay, don't go nuts. Look, the cola trucks are registered to the museum.
The museum? What? Each level of this adventure is more exciting than the last. Thank you. Come again.
It's so funny how the last two missions of this level are the cool to play on the mission task. Oh yeah.
Oh, Mr. Bart, I have discovered that the evil cola is being made in the Springfield Museum.
But that closes in 5 minutes.
And my car is out of gas.
Just fill it up at the Quickie Mart.
At those prices? No way.
Fine, we'll take my car. You got it.
Yeah, the last two missions of level 5, you don't drive your own car, which is interesting. Oh, I've crashed.
Oops. Whee!
Ha! Clean up in aisle 1. Jiminy crickets.
Oh, I tripped myself into the wall there. Where's he going? Oh, that way. Bart could afford a ride. That's how you know it's fiction.
Eat asphalt, asphalt.
Bart
eater.
can drive. That's how you know it's extra fiction. He's like, what, 10 years old?
What the?
Nice handling car, though. Very planted.
I have room in my fence for this.
All right. I don't remember this being here before.
Crashes
Oh,
into the
yeah.
museum.
I totally rule. I never thought I'd say this, but I'm actually excited to be going to a museum.
Shiva H. Vishnu. The cola is dripping from that meteor.
Cool, free deadly cola.
Did you have had a race battle with a kid during the one event, so that's not fiction? Or not so fiction? I guess.
Oh, we did it! We destroyed a priceless archaeological artifact. Oh,
What we? I did all the driving.
now let's find out who's behind all this strange cola business.
I know it's a cliche, but ay caramba!
Kodos, look at these space ratings for foolish Earthlings.
What happened, Kang? Foolish Earthlings used to be the #1 reality show in the galaxy. Space viewers couldn't get enough of these humans and their behavior.
The kid is an esports driver, damn.
But our show concept was so perfect. We filmed these idiotic bipeds with hidden cameras and beam it into every television in the galaxy.
These aliens have been secretly filming an intergalactic reality show in Springfield.
I knew there was a simple explanation.
I'm going to introduce the evil cola into the water supply. People will go mad.
I like it.
Then we distribute laser guns at the Squidport tourist area.
I like it.
I like it.
Humans will go berserk,
I like it.
destroying themselves and their town.
Delivering big space ratings for foolish Earthlings.
We've got to prevent the aliens from putting laser guns in the hands of cola-drunk townspeople.
Why? That sounds hilarious. I'd watch that show.
I tell you what, you're a bad little boy.
I feel like the irony is that you really wouldn't need to go through all this cartoonishly evil lengths to make a show like that and have it be effective, because we already have. It's called YouTube. You can watch plenty of videos of humans making complete fools of themselves. Including me right now. Ugh. Bonus game time. Sometimes getting shot in the process. Yeah. I used the police car, given that I didn't really use it. Okay. Oh god, the boost. I'm just trying to use as a siren. Oh, over Homer. Nice and easy. Yeah, one random thing actually. If I remember correctly, each one of these bonus game levels actually has its own soundtrack. You'd be hard-pressed to tell, but I think they actually do. Also, this divider has no collisions. Just thought I'd point out as well. Damn, they all DNF. Switch to... Where is it? We'll use the cola truck. See if I can now win from the normal camera angle. Nothing else that amazes me about how things always need to reach stupid levels or people start to take things seriously. Yeah, that's kind of just how the world's always worked though, isn't it? I was getting bullied there. Also, this is going to be a hard field to beat. The police car, bandit, and the Globex supervillain car against me and the fucking cola truck. Oh, this was a bad choice. These corners are too tight. Wait for me. I guess wall riding time. How effective? Wall riding is not very effective. Too many corners. Yeah, this is a bit of a hopeless race here. Might be able to snag third place? No, never mind. Hitbox. You'll have to see it. Wait, am I in second? No, I was in third. Okay. I'm not sure if you heard of it. Apparently someone had to dox another creator before people realize reaction content is bad. Oh, no, that was, I guess it's kind of a different thing. But like that, yeah, I think that was more about the content creator taking things too far. And even then, though, the hilarious part about that, well, hilarious but also incredibly sad part about that is that even after that, YouTube still didn't do jack shit about the problem. They were just like, oh yeah, lol, it's a thing that happened. Gave her like a meager penalty. And it was like, okay, this car is not wanting to turn for me at all. Oh, I've crashed into a wall. Replay cameras, or the cinematic camera is not doing me favors here. But I've won races on basically all the other checks using it, so why not this one? 2 months ago. Well, it wasn't even that, it was like, wasn't it just like, she gets no monetization? That was it. Which is like nothing, really. I mean, no doubt she still gets monetized on other platforms, and she can still make money off of that. What about to get eliminated? Oh my god, the quad bike went flying. AI, please. Okay. We're in the lead. Maybe not anymore. Oh, he just T-bones me. Come on. Okay, not so good. Oh, even less good. Oh, they're all piled up. Oh, we're in the lead. Oh, and I have boost. I have 1 boost. Use it here. Oh, I'm losing it. Get him on the switchback on the exit. No! Yeah, pretty much same result as a Twitch ban. People just take the time off and come back like nothing happened. Yeah. That's kind of the problem with cult mod, with like a lot of things, really. Is that, like, you really can just take a break from things and it'll have... Oh my god, what the hell? It'll just eventually blow over. I mean, the perfect example... Remember at the start of the year when everyone thought Reddit was suddenly was dead? It was no longer gonna be a thing anymore? Yeah, look at how that ended up. It's like as if nothing ever happened. And that's why Reddit never changed anything. Because they knew people were just gonna forget about it in a couple of weeks. Because, like, pretty much all the communities came out and were like, oh yeah, we're not leaving indefinitely. We're just leaving, we're just gonna pause for like 2 days. But that's basically you saying, oh, well, I'm too addicted to Reddit to quit, so, yeah, don't worry, bud. I'm just gonna strop for 2 days and then come back. That's basically what they told Reddit. There you go. And WinRAR. Because, I mean, yeah, these days Reddit is just working as if nothing happened. 64%. Nice. And it's... Why did the game just reopen? Huh? Get out of here. And yeah, no, it, like, just sucks. Side, I've seen from... There's not been able to read some posts. Yeah, that was it, really. Just some communities locked themselves down for a bit, and that was all. And yeah, it's just like... Yeah, some communities went private for like... I think a couple lasted for like a couple of months or so before they unprivated. But like, going private means nothing, really, if you're already in the community. I mean, I don't have a Reddit account. I just occasionally look at things people send me and whatnot. So it's like... You know. But like... It was just a minor inconvenience they had to deal with. It wasn't a, oh shit, we need to change our stuff, otherwise, like, half the platform's gonna fucking leave. Like, people are too easy to concede with these things. And, well, the thing is at the end of the day, is that for most people, you know, like, the changes that were proposed don't affect most people. Like, at least... to stuff that they would really care about. So it's like, well... You know, they're less invested in it in the first place. They're just doing it because it's... the trendy thing to do. For most people, really. Which is, yeah, not really what you want, but that's how they did it, really. Yeah, people are quick to move on, yeah. And that's the thing, yeah, especially if you're not really in... It all depends on how involved you are with the problem, really. Most people aren't awfully involved with the problems that are happening, and so they just quickly up and forget about it and move on. You know, you even see it in real life with, like, you know, even with, like, all the wars and stuff that are happening. Most people, they talk about it for a couple of months, and it's like, damn, this sucks, you know? And then it just gets brushed to the side, whilst actually the conflict is still raging on. Like, you don't hear much about the Russia-Ukraine stuff anymore. Still, the occasional news story pops up, but it's not dominating the news like it used to for the first month or so that it fully kicked off. You know, and there's lots of other conflicts at other places that we just don't really talk about. We've already forgotten about them and moved on. They're not really relevant to most people, so most people just don't really care too much about remembering about them. They're pretty regularly mentioned here, like almost daily. I guess it makes sense because you're in more proximity to it. And to be honest, I don't fully read the news that much, but I mean, it's nowhere near as headline grabbing as it is. I mean, the main headlines over here, at least, have been about the whole conflict with, like, Israel and Gaza and stuff, and Palestine, all of that debacle. But no doubt in a couple of months that will be forgotten about, and no doubt the conflict will still be going on. We just won't be talking about it. It's just how things be. If it's not something that's massively impacting you, you just kind of forget about it and move on. And in some regards, it is a little selfish, but in some regards, it is kind of the right way to look at things. Because you can't absorb yourself into everybody's problems. Otherwise, you'll do nothing but lead a miserable life, surrounded by constant problems. You know, that's not to say that people shouldn't think about them and should completely forget about them. They should acknowledge that they exist and acknowledge what's right and wrong, but you know, say the old Russians ain't knocking on our doorstep yet, so it's not really something that I'm devoting my every waking hour to, because, well, there ain't much I can do about it, for one, and also it's like, I'm just gonna be miserable if I keep thinking about the impending doom that we technically face on a daily basis. Not much I can do about that either. Just gotta get on and do my own shit. Ta-da. I'll help you degenerize? What do you mean by that? People starting... Oh, yeah. It's definitely a thing, yeah. Yeah, blaming innocent people for the... something that is out of their control, yeah. I mean, no doubt, half the Russian population also probably is in complete denial or complete disagreement and disgust of what's happening, you know? And the other half is, well, the only reason they're not is because they're being fed a continuous stream of bullshit by the sort of state media. That is how it is. Can't escape the propaganda. I mean, even in, like... Even here. Even in countries like here, America, and stuff like that, you know? Countries that you would associate with being the general good guys. There's always going to be a sense of propaganda and slight bending of the truth that's going to be pushed out. Because countries are going to want to sound good to their people, you know? They want to sound big and strong and have you be confident in them. Incident access not with people, but with racetracks that are located in Russia. Yeah. I mean, I had that last season. And I mean, you know, I wasn't too fussed of getting rid of them. You know, it's not really something that affects me, but given that it seemed to affect some people, you know, I don't really have a qualm with getting rid of them. To me, it's just one track being replaced with another, but... So... You know, well, I didn't see... any wrongdoing of having them there in the first place. I also didn't have any... any worries about changing them. But it does depend on where you sit. Because the people who are voicing their displeasure to me obviously had a very personal connections and involvement into what was going on, at least assumedly. Obviously, I'm not gonna ask them to spiel their life story to me to justify their reasoning, because I didn't need them to. But, yeah, like, I can understand their frustrations and whatnot. Because even if it's not like a... Well, even going beyond things, you know, it could just be a general reminder of the bad stuff that's happening, you know? Everyone's got different reasons for disliking different things. Regardless of the circumstances behind them. But, yeah, no. It's definitely more of a... It's a bit of a double standard. You didn't really see other checks to move based on history and stuff like that. Yeah. I think it more should come down to what these items represent. But at the same time, it is just a fake, or a virtual recreation of a track in a video game when you put it on paper like that. So it's like, you know, we're not spreading some huge market or message, but at the same time, it's like, what harm is it really going to do to change it? You know, whereas if it's like something like Formula 1, where you're bringing lots of money into the area and active promotion and stuff, then that's a little bit more questionable, you know. Oh, excuse me. Like, obviously, all these races out in the Middle East and stuff with the sort of, conflict and human rights debacles that have been going on in those countries. Going out there and racing for real and sort of, like, trying to paint these countries in a decent light for your sport doesn't quite sit as well. But yeah, there is that also. And actually, I did poll a bunch of people about this, a bunch of friends about this, to sort of get their opinions on the matter as well. And their sort of general, I didn't really give them much context, because I sort of wanted it to be as off the cuff as possible, you know? To really try and put them as much in the shoes as we possibly could, because I guess that is another thing, is that for some people, you really can't put yourself in the shoes of people who are directly affected, you know, by some of these things, without having been through something similar yourself. Like, I really don't envy what some of these people are going through, and obviously the toll that it would be having on them, and it affects different people in different ways, but at the same time, you know, where do you draw the line? Where do you put that disconnect? And I guess it's the same thing. It's going to be different rules for different people. You can't really have a one rule fits all, because different people are going to feel different ways about different things. So yeah, I'd like to say I'm reasonably strong-willed. I'm pretty nonchalant about a lot of things that bother me in life, but you know, it is what it is. Everyone has their own way of dealing with situations and stuff. Oh, excuse me. But yeah. It sucks. I would love there to just not be any conflict and stuff, but unfortunately, with the way politics and society works, it's kind of just something that's always going to happen. People are never going to fully agree on everything and see eye to eye. I hate to be in the shoes of a track maker, though, and having my track be rejected because of things outside of my work. Oh, yeah, for sure, for sure. I mean, look at ETS2, for example, you know? They were working on a whole DLC that was set in Russia, you know? It was going to take you into Russia and allow you to traverse around some of the major cities and stuff, I think. And I think they were planning multiple stages of it as well to eventually expand out to an ETS2 scaled recreation of the whole thing, but as soon as this kicked off, they scrapped it. At least for now. But that's a lot of work, a lot of money, a lot of resources that have gone into it that have now just been thrown in the bin, effectively. And that's, you know, Well, you could say that was the right thing to do in the circumstances, or at the time. That's still money thrown down the drain. That's money that the company's not gonna get back. Well, technically, yeah, they can earn profits in other ways, but... excuse me. You know, they've invested time, effort, and resources into these things, and... it's gone in the bin. And that would be a gut punch for the developers, because it's one of those things where it's like, this sucks and we have to take an L here, but, you know, if they'd carried on and released it, they also would have received a lot of backlash, so there's kind of a damned if you do, damned if you don't sort of scenario. That's how some of these things work out. Life does, unfortunately, roll pretty poorly, and you have to take some hits that you'd rather not take. But in some ways, you know, when you look at it from a certain angle, the L's you have to take for some things and nowhere near the level of the issues and difficulties that others who are more directly impacted by these problems have to face, so... that's kind of one way to look at things, I feel, at the end of the day. Is while, yeah, things suck, and you may have to lose out on some things because of something that's happened that's out of your control. You know, there's always someone who's got it worse. As much as that sucks, you know, it's kind of a good thing to maybe think about, to be like, yeah, it's not the end of the world. Like, I mean, ETS2 is still plodding along just fine after that. Doing their things as they do. But on the games, the DLC were delayed since the war started. Yeah. I mean, in some cases, it was down to other things as well. Like, I remember Razer had to delay some of their updates for AMS2 because, you know, they had some staff that were out there, so they obviously had to work on trying to help those staff be relocated to better places and stuff before they could really, you know, they probably had all hands on deck for that, so probably had to pause at least a large chunk of the work that they were doing at the time to be able to sort that whole debacle out. But, you know, no doubt cost them a fair bit. Life is sadly full of a lot of things that just plain suck. And in a lot of cases, not really a good way around them. Do hope they'll get around to fixing some of the game's problems. I mean, yeah, I think by now, obviously, I'm pretty certain they've already relocated all the people that were affected and have gotten back into full-scale development, but, you know, AMS2 is doing AMS2 things. They're plodding along as they are. Oh, excuse me. I do hope, yeah, as you said, I do hope they keep working at it and hacking away at the game's problems. I'm not sure when I'll pick up the game again. I still have it, obviously, in my library and whatnot. And they've been releasing a lot of new stuff, but it does kind of do my nut in a little bit how much the game keeps flipping around and changing and stuff. So I'm almost feeling like, I almost feel like I'm just gonna probably leave it until, like, something major happens that really pulls me back in. Or they finish the game. And I'm like, yep, we're done with the updates. And then I'll be like, oh, okay, I'll come back now. Delays suck for sure, but even some of the mine. Yeah, definitely. Again, there is no excuse in that. Just how things are. I will say, though, as someone who works as a developer and does development work for a company, obviously our stakeholders are very different there. The tools I build are internal tools, so our stakeholders are other people within the company. Whilst obviously Razor's stakeholders are the community. You know, they... Oh, my brain is soiled. But, yeah, like, you know, some of the smaller things get pushed to the bottom of the backlog. Because you think they have a big backlog of things that they want to and need to do to the game. So some of the smaller, less important problems that might have been lingering around since launch are likely going to keep getting pushed back and back and back and back and back and back and back until they're like, oh, hey, we got a bit of time, we'll just slot it in. Thing that every update is mentioned is a game changer, updates get hyped up. I mean, it's part and parcel of how things are, though, isn't it? I mean, I just actually stumbled onto their webpage, and their website is actually pretty out of date. They haven't finished their new website. It says we're currently working on our brand new site. Until it's ready, you can find us on social media or our new forum. And so I was trying to figure out. I was trying to see if they had numbers anywhere as to like how big the studio is, like how many people they have working for them and stuff. But like I don't think they're very big at all. Heck, my team at work is probably bigger than Razor. Maybe not. But I mean, our team is one cog, really, in a larger working machine, whilst they're like 5, 10, 20 people are like the whole machine. And I mean, when it comes to like new updates and new content as well, they're also gonna take more precedent over things like small bugs and glitches and stuff. Because, well, more content brings more hype, and also, especially if it's DLC brings more money. It's the plain and simple of it. So obviously something that's going to bring money is definitely going to be more of a priority than something that's just going to fix a minor inconvenience that people can live with. And that's the thing. It's all about managing workloads and stuff. Not easy, I can tell you that. Especially given that, like, a lot of people, even in like technology industries and stuff, they really don't understand how development works properly. And they will literally sometimes just assume that you can just snap your fingers and have these things fixed, and it's like, no. Not how it works. I'd love to just snap my fingers and have all my work done. But, no. Never works out that way, sadly. They do actually have a full website for AMS2, okay. I guess that makes more sense. Do they have the answers to the question? Nope. Is there any racing game we're looking for to come out? As far as I'm aware, no. At least for me. I can't... Because if I was looking forward to it coming out, it would have been in my head. And nothing. Nothing popped into my head, so no. To be honest, I'm not really looking forward to any new games at the moment. There is not. As far as I'm aware, at least. I really haven't been thinking about buying new things. Most recent new game that I've had in my head has been Tekken 8, but literally the only reason that's been there in my noggin is because a friend was like continuously going on about it, and still is. And also that they did a beta a couple of weekends ago, like last weekend. Not this one that's just gone, the one before that. Which I played a little bit of, not too much. I didn't really have the time to. Oh, excuse me. But like, other than that, I haven't really thought of new releases and stuff. I haven't really followed or kept track of anything, really, that's been coming out. Mostly been playing stuff that's already pretty established or is complete already. Actually, I haven't really been playing much on Steam at all lately. Main two games I've been playing is AC and R Factor 2. Besides that, not much. Unless you've been playing like 20-year-old games outside of Steam. Like, yeah, I don't know. I feel like with the state of modern gaming and the amount of times I've been stung by new releases, it's kind of soiled my interest in a lot of new games. I struggle to get that motivation that I once did for, like, old games, where I used to be like, wow, this game is so cool. I want to buy it, like, now. Nowadays, it's like, oh, this looks pretty cool. If it comes out and is actually good, then maybe I'll pick it up in, like, a year or, like, a few months or something. Like, not really clamoring for things anymore. But then again, I'm also pretty spoiled with what I have already, you know. I got loads of games I can pick up and play and choose from. And yeah, you're trying out some stuff that you usually don't touch, yeah. Thanks to emulation, exactly. Everyone fought to get things right when looks things it didn't. Yeah, no, they really didn't, by the sounds of things. Which is a shame to everyone who was looking forward to it. But I can't say I'm surprised in the slightest, to be honest. Forza is a continuously disappointing franchise, and they've kept up the trend of being forever disappointing, really. Sucks, but what can you do? They're gonna release the game that they think is worth releasing. They're then gonna do the updates that they think need doing until they run out of money and have to stop and go on to something else. But yeah, it is extra annoying because Forza did have a really good chance to take a big swing at Gran Turismo. Obviously, Gran Turismo's fan base is all still centralized on the PS5, but they could have generated a lot of buzz around Forza in general. But they fumbled it. Probably worse than GT7 did on launch. I think most people were pretty happy with what we got, or of what people... I say we, I haven't played GT7. But I think from the general consensus I got from friends, at least, was that what was released initially for GT7 was pretty satisfactory for the most part. It was just once that honeymoon phase burnt off, that was when people were like, oh yeah, this game actually kind of sucks. But Forza, it was problems right out the gate. They weren't even hidden away, they weren't even more insidious problems. It was like, oh yeah, this game is just unfinished and broken. Nice. Which is not really what you want to do, but it's happening all too frequently these days. Unfortunately. What's the biggest shame is that Forza's multiplayer system is probably one of the more structured ones. Like look at AMS2, for example. What about AMS2's multiplayer? Been ages since they've touched it, so no doubt they've made some big change to it that I just haven't seen. MS2 only has hosted lobbies. I mean, that's the same for every sim, isn't it, though? AC, R-Factor 2, Race Room, and the likes. Even though Race Room has the ranked lobbies, and R-Factor 2's got the new race... I mean, I haven't looked at R-Factor 2's race control thing too much, but, like, Racem's ranked servers, for example, they are just servers, really. They're just the same as any other server that you could go and find. They just have a couple of extra switches flicked on them, which means they track some more things. That's all there really is to those. I mean, AC only has hosted lobbies. The other stuff is all handled by external third-party stuff. Yeah. No, I know what Forza has. I was just more wondering why the comparison with AMS2, out of all things. I didn't know if there was anything in AMS2 that I'd necessarily missed. Speaking of new releases, actually, that EA Sports WRC comes out soon. I think it might already be out for people who pre-ordered it. But yeah, I'm still quite hesitant on it, especially as to whether or not I'm gonna pick it up. I feel like I'm gonna wait for a bit and see how that game kind of turns out before I really splurge on it. I am definitely, though, a lot more picky when it comes to racing games than I am with other genres, I do feel. I can handle some right rubbish with I can handle some right rubbish of racing games as well. But I feel like because I have such a deep knowledge on a lot of things racing game related, I'm a lot more sensitive to things and stuff. Like, I was actually watching a review for Gran Turismo PSP earlier today that was uploaded by a channel that I watch. And he was kind of talking about, like, legitimate problems that the game has, that, like, the, like, progressional system is terrible and stuff like that. But he actually missed out a few gripes that I had with the game. Like, for one, all the cars handle like rubbish. Especially the mid-engine ones, they handle like rubbish. Like, I thought the physics in GT PSP was pretty terrible. But also, he failed to mention as well that on the car setup screen, you can't change the gear ratios, which are very important because some cars have comedically short gear ratios, and you can't change them. And so it's like, yeah, cool, I have a setup screen, but I can't change one of the most important setup options on cars. It's like, it blew my mind that this was something that you just couldn't do. But, like, if you're not really rubbing up against those things as much, like, the average racing game person isn't really going to be as bothered by wonky physics or, setups lacking options and stuff than someone like me. I don't know about that. They've reviewed a lot of racing games. They've reviewed all the Gran Turismo games up until that point, actually. They were going through them and playing them all one by one instead of reviewing them. And I think he's also done reviews for like all the Burnout games as well. But yeah, he's not really like a sim-focused guy. He's sort of more looking... He's just looking for a bit of a fun time with cars, really. Rather than thinking about like an actual racing game from the hard racing perspective of it. Is Arcade Stage 6 still my favorite? Bit of an off-the-cuff question, but hard to say. hard to say. It's been a very long time since I've played any of those games, really. But I guess to run through my opinions on every single one of the entries, I guess, like, quick fire opinions. The first one, never played it. The second one, I haven't played the arcade version, but the PS2 port special stage is probably the best console release for the arcade stage franchise. It's got the most content, it's got, you know, they actually put effort into it, unlike the other home console releases, so if you're gonna play any of the games, probably that one. At least any of the older games. I do quite like, in terms of all the arcade stage physics, I do think the old ones' physics are quite nice. But they are very quirky still. 3, I haven't played the arcade version again. I have played the PSP port, which is fine, but it's capped to 30 FPS, which kind of hinders it a bit, and the upgrade system is kind of stupid and actually is not only based on RNG, but also encourages you to lose, because the game's more likely to give you an upgrade by pity, basically. Because basically the way the upgrades work in most arcade stage games, you get points, they get upgrades. Simple. But in the PSP release, you get random cards. There's like 4 or 5 random cards you can pick from at the end of a race. And actually, no, I think it's only 3 cards, sorry. You get 3 random cards you can pick from at the end of a race. And they can have a random thing behind it. Whether that's like a cosmetic part for your car, an upgrade part, or like, I don't know, something like a music track or a piece of artwork or something, you know. But actually, you're more likely to get the upgrade parts if you lose the races, which is quite funny. And there was a bug with older versions of PPSSPP where you could, where the cards would appear face up rather than face down, which meant you could basically cheese the system. Back to the actual games, though. Arcade Stage 4 is probably one of the most divisive ones. The general consensus is that it's the bad one, but I don't fully agree with that. The physics are very weird, it's very slippery, the car steering is very sensitive, but once you kind of get the hang of it, it's not too bad. The console port I haven't played, it's there. From what I've heard, it's a pretty lazy wholesale port of the game, so it's pretty much the same as the arcade version, so nothing really much to say there. 5 I haven't played, but the entire concept behind 5, and speaking to people who like 5 a lot, I have pissed them all off because I said I hate the game and I think the concept is stupid. But that's genuinely how I feel. 6 is... as I said, it's been a very long time since I've played it, but it's probably one of the most fast-paced out of all of the games. The entire physics system is based around going faster and faster and faster and faster. It's one of the more punishing games, though, because there's this sort of invisible boost stat that will continuously stack as you like do drifts and stuff through corners. But as soon as you touch a wall, that gets dumped and you're back to square one. So you can lose like a shitload of momentum that you've spent like pretty much the whole run building. 7 is pretty decent. They kind of tried to bring back some of the older games physics elements into the more sort of modern style, and it was pretty decent. I'd say 7 is quite a nice one. 8, one of the most popular entries because it has a lot of content to it. The physics suck fucking donkey balls. I hate them. They're terrible. I tried several times. Garbage. I don't like it. You basically have to do fucking Morris dancing on the pedals to be able to even make the car consider turning, and even then, it still turns like an arthritic grandma trying to drive a bus. And the cars will crawl around about 2 miles an hour, so it's not fun. It's boring to watch. It's boring to play. That's not boring to play, it's torture to play. More like, I hate it. Terrible. I don't know how they could make such a mockery of arcade physics, but they did. Zero I haven't played, and Zero version 2 I haven't played. So I can't really comment too much on those. The new one, the arcade, I haven't played either, but I have heard from people who have played it, it's pretty good, so maybe I'll check it out one day, but I haven't really been that motivated to try it out, so yeah. If I get round to it, I get round to it. If not, I don't. Not really missing out on anything. Because I don't really have much of a... I don't have much of an involvement in the franchise, but that's ironic, given that I am the admin of one of the biggest Discord servers regarding it, but that's another story. Just saw it on your Instagram the other day. My Instagram. I don't think I've uploaded there in like 3-4 years. Literally the only thing I do on Instagram now is just check the stuff people send me, and then get annoyed because the phone app caches everything, and will balloon out to like 1 gigabyte in space, and then I'm like, ugh. I wonder why my phone has no space, and I realize like Instagram's just gobbled it all up, and I'm like, fuck's sakes. I have to clear my memory, like clear all the cache. Because the cache alone is like 1 gigabyte, and it's like, why? Why you do this? Stupid app. But yeah, that was my quick summary of basically all of the arcade stage games. They're all arcade titles, so your mileage may vary. They're also games that were really not designed to be played continuously in like a single sitting. Or like day after day after day. So that's one thing to keep in mind of. You will likely run out of content and burn out quite fast if you don't pace yourself. Because, well, these games don't have a lot. The main end game really is diving into the time attack hellhole and trying to best that. And occasionally doing like online battles and stuff. But when you're playing on the non-real hardware side of things, getting online battles, you can still get them. It's just obviously a bit more effort involved than just jumping on an actual cabinet and being like, hey, race me. Why is Instagram still a thing? Sounds like an awful platform. I don't know. It is. It just is. I couldn't tell you. There are a lot of things in this world I do not understand. Oh yeah, my last post was iRacing stuff. 211 weeks ago. How much sleep I need? Well, I'm off tomorrow still, so... 4 years is 211 weeks. 4 years, 2 weeks. Epic. Oh, the post I made on my Instagram was actually Arcade Stage 7. Tomorrow, you mean today? True. True. Ah, yes, the fat old R34. I don't know why I had an R34 on Arcade Stage 7. I'm not really that... I don't really care about the R34 that much. I think I just picked it randomly and was like, you know what, this doesn't drive too bad. Problem is, it's also one of the worst cars in the game, so I was actively handicapping myself by using a car that I didn't really care too much about. I also don't know why I had it in that really gaudy yellow either. I just did. It's sort of one of those things you just look back on that and you're like, why did I do this? I really couldn't tell you. I do actually have a couple of videos up from like old tournament. Oh, the old tournaments that I run with those. I didn't do very well in either of them, but they're there. Excuse me. But, yeah. It's probably not a terrible idea to end it here. Go and get some rest, and then... I don't know what I'm gonna do tomorrow. Something. Albeit, I guess, schedule-wise, for the stream... It's gonna be after the SRS stuff tomorrow, I think, but it all depends on whether or not the schedule is gonna move or not for those as to when this is gonna happen. It's either gonna happen at about 8 PM, maybe 8:15, just to be safe, or 9:15. My time, obviously, which is GMT. Given that we've now cycled back to GMT. It's hard to say for sure. I don't know. But I guess you'll likely find out later. But yeah. For now, gonna get the fuck out of here. So, yep. Thanks for hanging out, and see you next time. Adios.